Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video we're going to be looking at Class 2 adjectives in our Agēre grammar series. We're going to begin this video in the simplest that we began in the last video by comparing nouns and adjective declensions. The paradigm example for Class 2 adjectives is te tis, which means small. In the animate it declines like a first declension noun. In the inanimate it declines like a third declension plural noun in both the singular and the plural, so both the singular and the plural are identical. And in the neuter it declines like a 5b declension noun, except that the plural forms of the nominative, vocative and accusative take a long a, otherwise they take an e in the plural genitive, dative and instrumental. So if we have a look here, our paradigm example across all genders, we can see that the only forms that should not be familiar to us are the plural forms for the nominative, vocative and accusative, which are tes, tese and teser. Let's now move to have a look at a few examples. Our first example is going to be the adjective for divine, vaze, veaze, vazis. Eireod veaze, the divine river. In this example, eireod is the noun which means river. Its third declension, inanimate, so it will take the nominative singular form of the inanimate adjective, which is veaze. In our second example, iosle, iosle, ioslis, which means possible. Narideone iosle. This was possible. Nar is the nominative singular form for the demonstrative plural this. Idione is the past tense form of iete, which is the verb to be. And iosle is the animate nominative singular form, which, as we saw in the last video, is the default form if there is no noun with which the adjective can agree. Now for our third example, litas litis ledris, painful. Leriteos veate meotote ledrete. I endured a painful trial. Leriteos is the past tense for I endured. Meotote is the accusative singular of meotus, which means trial. Ledrete is the corresponding form for painful, and viate is the corresponding indefinite article. We can see that ledrete is based on the stem form ledr, which we can get by looking at the citation neuter form ledris. And our final example, kudas kudis kutsis, which means generous. Ieson deoveate kutse, we are too generous. Ieson is we are. Deoveate is the adverb to or exceedingly. And kutse is generous. If the subject of a sentence is plural, then the corresponding form will be the nominative plural. And that's it for this video. In the next video, we're going to be looking at Class 3 adjectives. See you then.